Good morning folks, we're just about to get ready and an ice cream boat is coming past. Stop me and buy one. Well, there's some useful things on the canals, a shop and an ice cream. That's cool. Good morning folks, just left our mooring at Stoke Hammond. Stoke Hammond, between Stoke Hammond and wherever. Fenny Stratford. Mixed weather again, but it's quite warm. And we're off through Milton Keynes stuff today, aren't we really? Bletchley, Milton Keynes.
Yep. See
what happens. So it's quite busy straight after where we were moored. Boats both sides. There's also been a fair bit of traffic this morning coming past us. It's been very dead last few days. So anyway, we're making steady progress, just pottering along through all the boats. Some boats around. I like his hat on there. Seen his hat?
There's a pair of legs in that boat.
Some strange stuff.
Fishnet stockings on at that.
Oh. We're not too far from Milton Keynes, and we've been from Milton Keynes before, and it's quite surprising.
This is Fenny Stratford.
Fenny Stratford, but as you get to Milton Keynes, don't you, it's like, oh, is this Milton Keynes? Because if you drive through it, I wouldn't like to say it's horrible, but it's just big roundabouts, dual carriageways. Whereas on the canal, it's beautiful. But that's the same for so many cities and towns. Very heavily laden apple tree. As always, nice houses along the bank, we like looking at them. We're nosy. Now there's a lot of signposts here for a floating market mooring position, and that's because, guess what's on this weekend? A floating market. So a lot of trade boats, craftspeople, all kinds of stuff.
Well, it's not just a floating market, it's a boat show as well.
Yeah, a bit of everything, and there's some lovely old boats here, as we can see. If you look at this one, look, it's two boats stuck together. Instead of having a trailer like on a car, look, they bolt a bit on the front. Clever idea, isn't it?
Take it off when they want to just do.
And here's the crafts boats, Star Crafts. Cratch and canopy, repairs undertaken. So it'd be quite interesting, there's a lot of stuff here. Shame we're going to miss it really, isn't it? Got by a couple of days, aren't we?
Yeah.
Some lovely boats, got all the old decor on the top, the lovely old painted jugs. Very traditional, very nice. Look at the rudder on that one. That's because it's a towed boat, it's a butty. And the front one tows it along, but you need a big rudder when you haven't got the prop chucking water at it. So you can always tell a boat that's towed as opposed to one with an engine. So, lock's filling up, and while we're here, you never miss a chance. Empty the bins. L-San, that's the toilet, empty up. Oops, just fell down. Just fell down that hole. So there's hardly any water level in the lock at all. It's about a foot. Between this level and the level behind, as you can see. Lovely old sign. Motor Car Acts 1896 and 1903. This bridge is insufficient to carry a heavy motor car. Well, we're out. He's coming in. Once again, great use of locks, saving water and energy and time. How nice is that? So this is Fenny Stratton Visitor Mooring. Fancy a day here? Seems a popular mooring place. see why, it's nice. Another rescue boat of some kind. Quite a busy little corner here. So our washing machine's on, that's the drain, it's pouring out. A lovely looking boat, painted up in, looking very traditional. Anchors, chains, cables, bar sections, forgings, castings, stampings, wrought iron. I said we hadn't seen any Wyvern boats around. First ones we've seen on the cut, normally loads, and here's two. One parked and one here. Looks nice there. Hi folks, have fun. We hired from there twice, ended up buying our own boat. There's some very old boats on the canal, obviously well lived in, but I do need a bit of a repaint. Oh well, somebody's home, I'm sure they're very happy. Who cares about paint if you're happy? So we're heading to Milton Keynes Marina ahead. All facilities. We've had the washing machine on this morning. That uses quite a lot of water. We're going to put it on again now, so we're going to definitely fill up with water. Then we might fill up later again with water in the day. Not sure quite how much the washing machine uses yet. So I think this is the facilities coming up. So we filled it with water. That is one of the slowest water points I've ever been to. The boat facilities here. It's just water really. It's very, very slow. But hey, we got there. Opposite visitor mooring. Nice little spot. Washing machine's on again, so now we're off. Bridge 84. Now we're pretty much in sort of outer Milton Keynes, area called Springfield. And Milton Keynes, of course, was a new town built after World War II. So there's no old industry related to the canal, no old wharfs, no nothing really. And it's all sort of a modern grid system, like the American system, built on grid lines. Many people say it's very soulless, and I know people who've lived in Milton Keynes say that's absolute rubbish. So it's a modern town, and the canal goes through it, and you'd still think you're in the countryside most of the way. Yeah, there's a few housing estates dotted around, you'll see later on, but all really, really pleasant. Lovely big monkey statue. Oh, monkey thing with wings. Devil, gold nose. That's an unusual colour scheme. Vanitas. Oh. That makes sense, vanitas.tattoo.co.uk. Go and get your tattoo on the cut. Lovely heron sitting on top of a boat. Now there's a lot of activity here, you'll see. Vast amount of building work. Building riverside, canal side flats, properties, buildings. And on the right there, is where the Milton Keynes to Bedford waterway is going to be. And it's not reopening an old canal, it's building a brand new one across country. It's a really useful link. So there's a massive marina in place, obviously for people on the Grand Union to use, but eventually, so we can turn right just up here and go to Bedford. Big project. Very interesting, hope it comes off. It means we can get to places like Cambridge, which is only 25 miles from our house, well 30. A lot quicker in a boat. It would take us about 6 weeks now. To walk it quicker on my hands and knees. But yeah, that looks pretty nice. And as you can see, they really are putting some money into this. And so I think it will go ahead. They've got very good plans. when it is all done, some of these houses will go up in value quite a lot. Sound like a salesman. Buy now! There you are, Campbell Wharf Marina. What?
Warning for horse-drawn boat owners.
Oh, I didn't see that. What's it say? You have to jet your horse has to jump that gap.
I don't know.
Worth a stop here sometime for a day or two. Test out the local pub, have a walk around, looks nice. What's that called? Warble on the wharf?
Hey?
Warbler on the wharf. We're just mooring up to help a boater couple who have hired a boat and don't know how to turn it around and they're stuck by the winding hole. I said I'd help them. Let's go and give them a hand. Here we are, Wyvern boats, who I've hired from before. And there's a winding hole, and it's very windy. Hiya.
Thank you very much.
No money.
Cheers.
Give me a subscribe and a like. And you'll see yourself in about 5 weeks episodes time. We're still on London at the moment.
Oh, really? Thank you.
Thanks a lot. Cheers.
So Lynda, that's our good deed for the day.
And I used it to put the lunch on.
Excellent. Well, that was a bit of excitement. Those hire people just couldn't turn their boat around in a winding hole. It isn't hard, and they were really embarrassed. And I offered to help them and did it quite easily, really. It took about, 30-point turn because it was quite small and it was very windy. They were so thankful. They tried to chuck 20 quid into Lynda's hand. But no way, we're here to just help. But anyway, they obviously had a reasonable trip and they're on the way back now. And our lunch is nearly ready, so I'm looking forward to a bit of lunch. Yum, 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 and a cup of tea. So a little park in Milton Keynes. Some good mooring here. And on a previous trip on a hire boat, daughter Victoria came to meet us further up the canal, and we had a day's cruising and dropped her off here. She caught an Uber back, cost her £8 because we hadn't gone that far, despite a day's cruising. But it is, it's a very nice little park, mooring both sides. Lovely paint job. Some of these boats are beautiful. Second star on the right. And I think we'll be mooring up for lunch when the washing machine finishes, because second wash of the day. It's only a small washing machine, but it's perfect for us. But we have to have the engine running really to power it up. Leisure batteries would struggle to power that for an hour or two. Well, we wouldn't be able to do it. So I'm not sure how safe that bridge looks. Oh dear. Have we got through? Phew! I mean, it's bad this side, but that's hardly the point. Oh, it is. Not good, is it? So we're in Milton Keynes, sort of on the south side, east. And it's a really pleasant little spot. We pulled up for lunch, but we're going to stay here all night. Good internet, nice little spot, quiet. Lynda's felt a bit rough all day. She banged her head really badly on the door coming up here in a rush, and so she's got a bit of a headache, and we've done enough. Got 2 washes done, about 4 hours travelling. Pretty happy with that, really. It's been a good day. So we'll leave it at that. And Lynda's back after yesterday. How are you feeling today?
Picking your boo. I'll tell you what, bit of advice. Don't wash your head.